Recently, we conducted a poll asking all of you what characters you wanted to see for Mortal Kombat 12. After receiving thousands of votes, we're going to break down the top 20 characters you voted for. But we're not stopping there, we're also going to be covering how many new characters you all want, as well as the top 5 guest characters you would like to see. And I'm not doing this alone, I have longtime friend of the show, Brusk, joining me to help count down to your most requested character. This will be a 2-part video series, and you're watching part 1, where we're going to be breaking down characters 20 through 11, as well as the guest characters. Then, part 2 will be on Brusk's channel, where we will count down the top 10, as well as go over how many new characters you all would like to see. Now, without further ado, it's me and you, so let's give it a...
Well, hold on a second. We conducted a poll? No. I conducted this poll. I also kind of stole your shtick from MK11 with the character poll, but let's just ignore that for now. All jokes, by the way. Now I'm going to move the gears a little bit and take over this channel to start off this list. At number 20, we have none other than, can you guess it? I'm making it a little bit obvious with the lighting over here. It's none other than Jade, Kitana's partner in crime. Now I remember Jade being at the top of the list when it came to MK11 hype, but now she's at the number 20, and that's okay. Things fluctuate a little bit over time from game to game, but it's nice to see her at the top 20. I'm all for her coming back, as long as that down 2 doesn't.
Her down 2? That's what you're concerned about? I mean, yeah, I totally get it, but my ass is still sore from facing her in Mortal Kombat 3. Number 19 is a female character whose popularity has only grown more and more over the years, and she was originally named after one of the sisters of the main man himself, Mr. Ed Boon, aka Brusk's father, because they look very similar. He's absolutely right, Brusk. Come to Papa Boon. I'm of course talking about the treacherous Edinian old raccoon eyes Tanya, who debuted in Mortal Kombat 4, and her gameplay was awesome in Mortal Kombat X, so I'd love to see her back.
Ooh. If that's how much Cyborg knows about me, I wonder what else he knows about me. At number 18, we have none other than The Rock. No, not Dwayne Johnson. I'm talking about Mortal Kombat's Rock. That is Tremor. He was definitely a surprise in Mortal Kombat X, and I thought he had a great first showing, especially since he came from, well, literally nothing from Mortal Kombat Special Forces. A prime example of NetherRealm being able to create characters out of basically nothing.
No, absolutely not. Tremor, another horror guest character? What are we gonna have, Kevin Bacon as well? No. Oh, you mean Mortal Kombat's Tremor, of course, duh. Well, that's a very solid pick, yeah. At number 17 is a character that has gone both unused and abused the last few years by his own doing and by the writers, because he will take every opportunity to self-destruct and his allies and friends just can't talk him out of it. I'm of course talking about Cyrax, my personal favorite character, so I am very happy to see him on the list, and I would love to see him in Mortal Kombat 12.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if the reason why Cyrax is always blowing up is because that was his fatality in UMK3 and they kind of use it as a inside joke. Wouldn't put it past them. At number 16, we have our purple ninja, Rain. You know what's kind of funny is that he played a bigger role than half the cast in Mortal Kombat X, but was not playable. And he played no role in MK11 story mode, but still was playable. A little bit weird how that works if you ask me. I kind of feel bad for Rain fans, so I definitely would like to see him on the main roster in MK12, and he's definitely one of those unique special cases where if he's not on the main roster in the next game, you know for damn sure he's not coming back at all, because there's no way he's DLC 3 times.
Come on. You know he's gonna be DLC for a 3rd time. He's gotta be. If he can die twice in Annihilation somehow, knocked into the same fiery pit by Shao Kahn, he can be DLC 3 times. It's gonna happen. Number 15 would be an absolute shoo-in for Disney Princess if they were to ever buy Mortal Kombat. She is one of the most popular characters in the series and hardly ever misses a game, so she will most likely be in Mortal Kombat 12. We're talking about my Mortal Kombat X main, Kitana. She has more years alive than I have subscribers. Did somebody say subscribers? I think I did. If you are a Mortal Kombat fan, why are you not subscribed to this channel? We have a ton of content, trust me. We have podcasts where we go deep diving into Mortal Kombat's history, the characters, the lore, the gameplay, we do it all, as well as the future of Mortal Kombat, including Mortal Kombat 12. So if you're interested in Mortal Kombat, like this video so other people can see it, and subscribe to the channel. You will not regret it. Not only will you not regret it, you're going to be entertained by some of the most knowledgeable Mortal Kombat fans on this channel every single week. Plus, we're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers because we're trying to catch up to Brusk, who has over 100,000 already as it is. But you know what? Subscribe to both of us because we love making Mortal Kombat content for you. That being said, excuse myself for interrupting myself. Let's get back to Kitana. I would love to see her come back. I think she absolutely will be, and I would love to see that Mortal Kombat X main attire come back with her.
If there's anything that I want from Kitana, it's for her and Liu Kang to finally rest in the sunset after this game is over. That is every Liu Kang fan's dream. At number 14, we have Reiko. Now, if he is in MK12, I am very much hoping it's the proper Reiko, not the one from the live action movie. Let's just try to ignore that was ever a thing. Please, for the love of God, I don't want to think about it. It's interesting to know that Ed Boon did say that he would be more excited for Reiko than he would be for Shao Kahn, so I do think his chances are high. So this time might be his time to shine.
Number 13 you'll find is a fitting number for these two characters. Two characters? Yes, we have a tie for 13th place. A bit of a yin and yang in personality, story, and appearance is the ever-popular Noob Saibot and the character I want most in Mortal Kombat 12, Ashra. With Noob Saibot, he was one of the most requested characters leading into Mortal Kombat 11. But with Mortal Kombat 12, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him cycled out for one of the other popular ninjas, because that's typically the case. But I would still really love to see him in Mortal Kombat 12, because his trailers are always hype. Ashra, on the other hand, is a bit of a dark horse leading into Mortal Kombat 12. She hasn't even cameoed in modern NRS games, but I really want to see her in Mortal Kombat 12 and think she has a ton of potential.
Ashra's your most wanted character? Ashra's my second most wanted character. It looks like our priorities are good. Sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of trouble here figuring out where number 12 is or who number 12 is. Oh, wait a second. I get the idea. It's Kenshi. Maybe putting these on will probably help. That's better. After his break in MK11, I do think it's probably time he comes back. He's one of those 3D era characters that always shows up, and if this game's gonna have a lot of 3D era characters, might as well put the face of the 3D era characters in there, right? He recently had a whole movie to himself, which I really enjoyed, and it would be interesting to see if they took that characterization approach for him in MK12, a younger Kenshi. It would definitely be something I would be open to. Now, hopefully Cyborg has a better time figuring out what number 11 is, because, whew, this one was tough.
The glasses go underneath the blindfold. Show Kenshi a little more respect. He's one of my favorite characters.
Alrighty everyone, before we get on to number 11, let's go over the top 5 guest characters that were on this poll, and I'm going to dress for the part. I should probably just finish the look for the video, right? That's better. Now I will say I'm not really interested in guest characters too much, so I won't spend a lot of time talking about them, but I digress. Let's get on with the list, starting from number 5. Number 5 is Kratos, number 4 is Ghostface, number 3 is Doomguy, number 2 is Michael Myers, and number 1 is Ash Williams. I will say it's very nice to see 2 video game characters make the top 5, and I think it would be a very nice change of approach in guest character choices. And if there's any video game character that would fit Mortal Kombat, I think we can all agree it's Doomguy. But the 2 guest characters that I personally actually want are on this list. One of them is Ghostface, surprise, surprise. But the one that I actually do want the most is Michael Myers. He's the only Founding Fathers slasher villain that they have not done yet, and I feel like they just have to finish it off, and they have to do them. And I personally think Ghostface would be very creative in Mortal Kombat because there's always 2 of them. So just in case tag team is not in the game, they could be a tag team type of character. They could swap out mid-match. And as for Ash Williams being number 1, I would like to see it. Of course, I would love to see Bruce Campbell interact with the other Mortal Kombat characters. And the reason why he's probably number 1 is because he was supposed to be in Mortal Kombat 11, but he got canceled last minute. And I feel like Mortal Kombat fans are trying to get something that they never got, and I understand that completely. But what does Cyborg think of this list? Let me pass the mic on to you, buddy.
So funny. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Oh, come on, Brusk. Son of a bitch.
Number 11 is best described as always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Hell, she just missed the top 10 on this list. Serena was first introduced in Mortal Kombat Mythologies, but has yet to make a mainline title roster outside of Armageddon, which I don't really count. And she even cameoed in the last 2 Mortal Kombat games and was awesome. Will she finally have her time to shine? I think she's arguably the most deserving character on this entire top 20. I really hope she makes it. I'd throw it back to Brusk to see if he had any thoughts on Serena making it in Mortal Kombat 12, but when I reached out to see if he had anything to say, he just sent me this. To be fair, NRS really hasn't given her much time either, so what are you gonna do? And that'll do it for part 1 of our 2-part series on the top 20 characters that you want to see in Mortal Kombat 12. Make sure to comment below what you thought about these picks thus far, and like the video if you want to see more collaborations between Brusk and I. And if you enjoyed it and want to see more content like it, also subscribe. Stick around, and I promise you there's a lot more to come. And of course, for part 2 of this video, you're going to find that on Brusk's channel, where we're going to break down the top 10 characters that you want to see for Mortal Kombat 12, so I will be linking that video in the description as well as above. Take care, everybody.